Hey everyone, welcome back to Chat Like a Native.
Excited to be here.
Today, we're going deep on small talk.
Yes.
Which, can feel like this basic thing.
Right.
But it's actually super important for sounding fluent.
It really is.
So we're going to look at why it matters, how to get better at it,
Yeah.
and even some cultural differences to watch out for.
I think a lot of people, they kind of dismiss small talk, Like it's just this fluffy filler.
Right.
But it's so much more than that.
Okay, so then, what is it?
I mean, at its core, small talk is about connection. It's those little conversations, right?
Yeah.
That help you break the ice with someone.
Okay.
Warm up a social situation.
Yeah.
And it actually can even lead to, deeper conversations.
So it's almost like the appetizer before the main course.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
And just like a good appetizer, right? It sets the tone. If you can master small talk, you are going to sound so much more approachable, confident, and ultimately more fluent.
Makes sense. Because I remember when I was learning Spanish, I was so focused on the grammar that I would totally clam up,
I've been there.
But once I started, embracing those little chats,
Right.
asking about someone's day or commenting on the food, whatever, I actually started to feel more natural.
It's because fluency isn't just about perfect grammar. It's about communicating effectively.
Yeah.
And small talk is a huge part of that.
Okay, so then how do we get better at it?
Well, a really great place to start is with what we call safe topics.
Safe topics.
Yeah, so these are basically areas of conversation that are generally, universally appealing.
Yeah.
They're not going to spark controversy.
Right.
So think things like the weather, current events, something maybe specific to the environment you're in.
So instead of just saying, nice weather, it'd be better to say something like, this sunshine is perfect for a walk in the park, isn't it?
Exactly. You're opening up the conversation.
Yeah.
You're inviting a response.
Okay, so what else?
Well, another really key strategy is to use open-ended questions.
Ooh, open-ended.
Yeah, so these are questions that invite more than just a yes or no answer.
Right.
Instead of asking, how are you? Which, let's be honest, usually just gets a, I'm fine.
Yeah, totally.
Try something like, what's been the highlight of your week so far?
Oh, I like that.
Right?
Yeah, much more interesting.
Exactly.
So it's not just what you say in small talk.
No, not at all.
It's also how you listen.
Yes, absolutely. Active listening is so crucial.
Okay, so active listening.
It shows you're genuinely interested.
So that's like nodding along, making eye contact, asking follow-up questions.
All of that, it helps build a real connection.
This is great. I'm already feeling like I'm leveling up my small talk, but is there anything else?
Oh, this is where it gets even more interesting.
Okay.
Small talk isn't one size fits all. Cultural nuances play a huge role.
Oh, so what might be polite in one country could be totally awkward in another.
Exactly.
Wow.
For instance, in the United States, people generally like to keep small talk light and positive.
Okay.
You want to avoid politics or religion, especially when you're first meeting someone.
Yeah, you don't want to accidentally start a debate at the coffee shop.
Right. But then in the UK, for example, politeness and a more reserved demeanor are really important.
Okay.
Humor is often much more subtle.
So a joke that might kill in the U.S.
Yeah.
could totally bomb somewhere else.
Totally could.
Fascinating. So, okay, now that we've got this cultural awareness, are there any specific phrases that can help us sound more natural?
Oh, absolutely. Idiomatic expressions are your friend.
Oh.
You could say break the ice to describe starting a conversation.
Yeah, break the ice. I love that one.
Right. What about how's it going?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
A little more casual than how are you? And then, of course, there's the classic long time no see. For when you haven't seen someone in a while.
Those seem simple.
Yeah.
But I can see how they'd make a big difference.
They add that touch of authenticity.
Okay, so we've got the do's. What about the don'ts of small talk? What should we avoid doing?
Well, one of the biggest mistakes is talking too much about yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Small talk is a two-way street.
That's right. You got to listen, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about balance.
Okay.
Another common pitfall is jumping into serious or controversial topics too quickly.
Ooh, yeah.
Remember, small talk is about easing into a conversation.
Not diving right into the deep end.
Exactly.
Oh, I've definitely been there.
Have you?
Oh, yeah. I remember one time at a networking event, I was so nervous that I ended up, like, rambling about my cat's latest hairball incident.
Oh, no.
Within minutes of meeting someone new.
Oh, dear.
Not exactly a smooth conversation starter.
I bet. Well, we've all been there. The key is to just be aware of those pitfalls.
Right.
Try to steer clear.
Yeah.
But even if you do accidentally, step on a conversational landmine, don't panic.
So what do you do if you say something awkward?
Stay calm and just subtly redirect the conversation.
Okay.
You could say something like, that's a fascinating topic, but maybe we can circle back to that later.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear more about, and then, bring up something else.
Okay, so just kind of smooth it over.
Exactly. Be mindful.
Yeah.
Shift gears.
Okay, good tips.
And remember, even if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
We all have those awkward moments.
True.
The key is to learn from them and just keep practicing.
Practice makes perfect. Or at least, better.
Exactly.
Okay, that's great advice. Anything else we should keep in mind?
Well, I think it's also about remembering that small talk doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's more about being genuine, connecting with the other person.
Totally. It's like taking the pressure off.
Exactly. It's about being present, engaging with whoever you're talking to.
Right. And just being open to seeing where the conversation goes.
Absolutely. You just never know.
You really don't.
A simple chat could lead to, a new friendship, a business collaboration.
Or even just like a quick laugh with someone you meet on the street,
Exactly. And those moments, as small as they may seem,
Yeah.
they can really brighten your day.
They do. They really do.
It reminds us of our shared humanity and how powerful those little connections can be.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've covered a lot.
We have.
We talked about what small talk is, those cultural differences, even how to recover from those awkward moments. So as we're kind of wrapping up this deep dive, I'm curious, what's resonating with you the most?
That's a good question. I think for me, it's that reminder that small talk isn't just about the words themselves. It's about the energy you bring to it, the intention behind it.
Oh, I like that.
Approaching those first interactions with genuine curiosity.
Yeah.
A willingness to connect with another person.
It's like shifting your mindset from, I have to make small talk,
Right.
to I get to connect with someone new.
Exactly.
And for me, I think the biggest takeaway is small talk isn't just about sounding fluent.
No.
It's about building bridges.
Yeah.
Creating those sparks of connection that can sometimes lead to something more.
Beautifully said.
It's about seeing the value in those seemingly small, insignificant interactions.
Which are often more significant than we realize, I think.
Totally. And what's interesting
What's that?
is that these small talk skills can go way beyond just casual conversations.
Oh, absolutely.
Think about professional settings, networking events,
Oh,
even public speaking.
that's a great point. Being able to engage people, make them feel comfortable, and spark those conversations, it's invaluable.
So true.
No matter where you are.
Whether you're chatting with a colleague, meeting someone new at a party, or even presenting to a large audience.
Yeah.
Those core principles being approachable, engaging, and genuinely interested, these make all the difference.
It all comes back to that human desire for connection.
Exactly. And that's something we can all keep working on.
It's a lifelong practice, really.
And it's never too late to start.
Never too late.
Even small changes can make a big impact.
Absolutely.
So to everyone listening,
Yes.
embrace the art of small talk. See it as an opportunity to connect, to learn new things, and to open yourself up to new possibilities.
And if you have any fun or inspiring stories about small talk, we'd love to hear them.
Yeah, share them in the comments, tag us on social media.
We're all in this together, learning and growing.
Speaking of learning and growing, I want to leave you with one final question to think about.
Ooh.
What's one small change you can make to your small talk today to feel more confident, more engaging?
I love that. It could be trying out a new open-ended question, paying attention to your body language,
Yeah.
or maybe even just making a conscious effort to smile and make eye contact.
Because even those small adjustments, they can have a ripple effect.
They really can.
Not just on your own confidence, but on the quality of your interactions with others.
So well said. So embrace those small moments, keep practicing, and just see how your communication skills flourish.
Well, I love it. Happy practicing, everyone.
We'll see you on the next episode of Chat Like a Native.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, how these little tweaks can make such a big difference in how we connect with people.
It really is. And I think like anything, it just takes practice. But one thing I think is important to remember is we don't have to be perfect at small talk.
Oh, absolutely.
It's okay to make mistakes. It's more about just being genuine and trying to really connect with the other person.
Right, right. Just be yourself and be present in the moment, be engaged.
Exactly. And just see where the conversation takes you.
You never know. You could end up having starting a lifelong friendship.
Right.
Or, a really valuable business connection.
Absolutely.
Or even just, having a little chuckle with a stranger on the street.
Exactly. And all those little moments, even though they're brief, they can really make your day, can't they?
Oh, they totally do.
They totally do.
Yeah, it's that reminder that we're all connected.
Yeah.
And those little moments can be really powerful.
For sure. So as we wrap up this deep dive on the art of small talk, I'm curious to know what's resonating with you the most. What's one thing that you're going to try to implement in your own conversations?
That's a great question. For me, I think it's just it's that reminder to be an active listener.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get caught up in our own thoughts and what we're going to say next.
Oh, for sure. But I think when we really make that effort to listen to the other person, not only does it make the conversation more enjoyable for both people, but it also opens up those opportunities to, connect on a deeper level.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. And it's so interesting to me how these small talk skills can be applied in so many different areas of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
We often think of it as just casual conversation, but those same principles can be so valuable in professional settings, networking events, public speaking, all sorts of things.
Absolutely. Whether you're chatting with a colleague at work or striking up a conversation with someone new at a party, or even, as you said, presenting to a large group of people, those core elements of small talk, being approachable, engaging, being genuinely interested in the other person, can make all the difference.
All comes back to connection, really.
Absolutely, it does.
It's all about human connection. And the best part is, it's a skill that we can keep developing and refining throughout our entire lives.
Absolutely. And it's never too late to start either.
Never too late. Even just making small changes to your approach can have such a ripple effect on your interactions.
It really can, yeah.
So to all of our listeners out there, I encourage you to really embrace the art of small talk. See it as an opportunity to connect with others, to learn from other people, and to open yourselves up to new possibilities. And hey, if you have any fun or inspiring small talk stories that you want to share, we'd love to hear them. You can share them with us in the comments or tag us on social media.
Yeah, we're all on this journey together.
We are. We're all learning and growing together. And so, until next time, everyone, happy practicing.
Yes, happy practicing.
And remember, even a simple conversation can spark something extraordinary. We'll catch you on the next episode of Chat Like a Native.